A very good afternoon to Mrs. Sandhya Vivek Mohanani. She's the founder and CEO of Evaana Wellness, and Indian entrepreneur Sandhya Vivek Mohanani is the founder and CEO of Evala Beauty and Tural Naturalies, India's premium and wellness brand for beauty and preteens by Evaana Wellness. A very great welcome, ma'am, in IC Tales, and I feel great pleasure in welcoming you. So, ma'am, tell us about yourself. How's the weather? How's everything going, ma'am? How are you?
Thank you. Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. Everything is going good. We've, been just 2 months old, rather 2.5, 3 months old into the industry. We've just launched our brand on the 6th of August, and we are very thrilled to bring such a different and new concept to India. Uh, the weather looks fine. It's been raining, but we're doing good. And it's also been raining sales for Evaana Wellness, so that's great. Um, so I'm Sandhya Vivek Mohanani, CEO, founder, Evaana Wellness. And Evaana Wellness is an umbrella brand. We have two sub-brands under it, Evala, which is the color cosmetics, and Tural, which is a skincare brand. Evala, uh, so Evala Color Cosmetics starts from 5 years and above, and Tural starts 8 years and above. Yeah, so like anybody who's like 5 years and 8 years can use our brand. We're completely natural, safe, clinically tested, nature with science kind of a brand. Evaana Wellness is a gender neutral brand. We feel that everybody needs skincare, right? Be it boys, be it girls, because skin is the largest organ. And there are times that we use a lot of body products, we use a lot of hair products, but somewhere in this kind of age group we forget to use skincare as a part of their routine. So Evaana Wellness is a preteens and teens brand who believes in kids starting a skincare routine and a skincare journey at a very young age. Even after, we've all realized after COVID, there are such viruses coming in, the world is changing, so many things happening, and hygiene has become of a main, it's like a big factor to consider now when it comes to taking care of yourself, self love, clean hygiene, right? So this is just one step to taking care of your kids.
A very
It's
beautiful insight, ma'am. I love the way you introduce your brand, and that's so great that you
Thank you.
bring on such a huge brand at such a huge level, and hope that you grow very beautifully in your life and very rapidly by your brand.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, ma'am. So, starting off with the question answer round. So, my first
Sure.
question to you is that what makes your product and brand unique in the market?
Sure. So as I said, that the uniqueness is the audience itself. We are catering to preteens and teens. The brand is so safe that can be used by 8 years and above. It can be used by moms. It can be used by dads. It can be used by anybody. Like it's as safe. So you now the mothers don't have to say no to their kids, right? Because kids usually want to use what adults are using, what their mothers are using, what their dads are using, so they get so inspired with what their family is using, right? Little girls want to use makeup from their mom's dresser, and we all know that we as adults we use various different kinds of makeup which is not always organic or not safe or clean, and made for the sensitive skin of the younger kids and the teens and the preteens. So keeping that entire thought in mind, the sensitivity of their skin, we've launched these two brands. Now when it comes to Evala Cosmetics, Evala is a brand that uses absolutely clean ingredients. We are tested, we are FDA approved, we are cruelty free, we are vegan, and the kids can close their eyes and use these products. The mothers can be very reassured that the products are absolutely safe. When it comes to Tural, we are the first brand in India who's actually into blue beauty. Now, when I say blue beauty, means we are using ingredients from the marine. So it's the first skincare that uses marine ingredients for, preteens and teens. Usually, marine ingredients can be quite expensive because, the quality and where they come from, it's like, a big matter of, for brands to use them or not. But we wanted to bring in the best quality ingredients from around the world. Hence, we formulated our skincare range with marine ingredients and with all clinically, tested ingredients. We are dermatologically tested for sensitive skin. We are cruelty free. We are vegan. We are FDA approved. And so all our certifications are also in place when it comes to, the safety of the product. So I think the right product for the right age is where we are, entering the market into. And I think that's the main USP of our brand.
Very grateful insight, ma'am. I'm really, really impressed by your, managing products and everything, how you're going with your brand and everything. And hope to seeing you touching great heights in future with your brand, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
And next question is that in the next few years, where would you like to see yourself?
Everybody wants to be successful and everybody wants to reach a certain goal in their life. Definitely, we as a brand also have like, a goal set for us. But because, you really don't know what the future holds, I would say that I would love to be at the top of the game, uh, changing the world and making the world a better place and giving like really high quality products for the safety of this generation, and making a difference to them would mean a lot to us as a brand.
That's great, ma'am. Even I want to see Evaana Wellness moving really, really forward so that many brands which are not coping really well in the market and their, pH level is not matching to our skins and everything, just like you said,
Yeah,
that being living in a very polluted city like Delhi, it's a really, really very mandatory to have a really, really very good skincare with a very good brand. So, ma'am, all the
absolutely. It's all about, yeah, so it's all about hygiene. It's about taking care of yourself, right? It's just a very basic thing to give your kids a cleanser, a toner, or a moisturizer, just to inculcate that habit of keeping their skin clean, and also to avoid the problems that happens during the growing years. Preteens and teens go through a lot of hormonal imbalances, emotional stress and trauma due to, peer pressure, exams, studies, and there's a lot happening in their life. Their body changes, a lot of hormonal imbalances. Also, skin is something that really, kind of hampers or like plays on your mind and kind of emotionally makes you think about, right, how you look. You don't want to have pimples, but we are a brand who want to tell these teenagers that it's okay to have these hormonal changes because they are very natural. It's okay to have sorry, it's okay to have pimples because it's a part of your growing up phase, right? Also to do with a lot of what you're consuming and eating, and your hormones is coming on your skin. And at times these younger generation can really, take it to heart and, be quite stressed and emotional about the way they look. And we all know that social media is a platform which can, like, make or break your self esteem. Because, you see a lot of you always see a lot of good. You see clear skin, and you see people talking about, looking beautiful and having clear skin and all that. Yeah, that comes, but that comes with time. And what is going to happen internally in these growing up stages of your life, it's nothing that you can do about.
yes, ma'am,
So we just
absolutely.
want to cater to those issues. We want to tell them that it's okay, and we want to bring the right products to tackle those, you know uh, skincare issues that this generation is going through.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. I agree because in today's time, even if we match, Sebamed, many like you also know about the brand. So it guarantees, whereas you use clean and clear, it does not have a really good amount of, you know, things which should be inculcated in the product. Like it is not the, I don't feel like it is a good brand, like, because it is not suited for every sort of skin, for that matter. Yeah.
Right. And just to give a little bit of stats, like the younger generation uses so much skincare without even knowing what's right for their skin. And not all skincare brands are dermatologically tested for sensitive skin or made for that age group. Hence, where this is where we come in, because we are dermatologically tested for sensitive skin. We are giving you products that are age appropriate, which target your concerns, at the same time leaving your skin well maintained, hydrated, and not stripping off its original moisture. There are times kids are just using harsh like actives and chemicals, thinking that their skin is going to become great, but eventually in the long run they're going to have a lot of skin issues. And this is, like, that's why we want even mothers to know about our brand, to try our products, to give their kids the right products.
Absolutely, ma'am. A very grateful insight, ma'am. I hope it will help many young minds and, many mothers, fathers.
Yeah, just changing the perspective to using the right products at the right age, which are made for them.
Absolutely, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question is that as an entrepreneur, what are some tips you would give to the upcoming generation who would be interested in starting something of their own?
Right. So everything takes time, from ideation to completion. I would say do a thorough market research, see where the potential lies, see what makes you different, what are you bringing to the market that is available or not available, what are your competitors doing, look at the price points, um, look at to try and solve a problem. Because I mean, that's what, you want your products, or even if it's a service based industry, who are your audience, what are their needs, try and understand your market. And yeah, I think go for it, because uh, until and unless you don't try, you're not going to know whether it's working out or not. And you can have many failures, and that's absolutely fine, because we all have had failures, right? Evaana Wellness has also taken almost 2 years from conceptualization to launching the brand, because we wanted to make a difference. We wanted to get the right products. We wanted all our certifications in place. We wanted our products to be specially formulated for this age group. So we have had cosmetic chemists working on our formulations, and these formulations belong to us. So we have custom developed these formulations for our preteens and teens, and to suit their skin. So I would say try. It will take a little bit of time to, like, get the brand rolling, or you might be having issues. Take help from your elders, take help from your friends and family. So just, I mean, just go for it. Like, just try it out, like what works for you. And you may not get it at first, but eventually it all makes sense if it really works out.
Actually, what I think that today, in today's time, the younger generation doesn't have that much level of patience. So if they're launching their brand, they're thinking that they should reach this height at a certain, time period. But ma'am, what is your advice to them? Like, how much time does it take your brand to develop the market? Because in today's time, actually, the patience level is lacking, and people just start their brand and they just shut their brand at the same time. Why? Because they are not rising. So, ma'am, this.
Yeah, so exactly, I would say patience and hard work is something that you have to give to a brand. Okay. uh yes, your brand is like giving birth to a baby. So now, like, if you have given birth to your baby, it's going to take time for the baby to grow. You're going to teach the baby doing the right things. There are going to be milestones coming in. There are going to be failures. There are going to be a lot of issues and problems. And that every business goes through that. We only see a business when it's successful and we say, wow, oh my God, they've done it or they've reached this great heights. But a lot of hard work has gone into, building that brand and years together. There are founders in the beauty industry who've taken probably 15 to 17 years to reach that kind of level where they are today, right? And you obviously learn through your problems, you learn through your experiences, you only make yourself better. So even if you don't reach there, you've learned something. And if it doesn't work out for you, and if financially you want to shut that business, take the call and shut it. It's not like it's an end game. You can always try something new, you can come up with a better idea. You've already learned from your past mistakes, so don't repeat them. And I would say, just like, patience and hard work, I mean, like, everybody has to go through that, so it's very normal. You can't be an overnight success. I mean, there's nothing like overnight success. You have to give in, you have to put in years of hard work.
Absolutely, ma'am. I really love the way you explained everything, and I hope that young generation will definitely go through your wonderful insights, and that will help eventually for them to grow much more in their life with their brands. Because actually, the patience thing is lacking in today's generation. Matlab, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it has taken me so many failed business plans. It has taken me so many years to actually start something. I wanted to do something when I was young, and that didn't materialize. I had my own small jewelry business that didn't materialize. I had, like, I worked in a radio, in the sales department for a bit, just to get some know-how, and like I was doing an internship there. I wanted to be a fashion designer, but I mean, things didn't work out. But the fire in me never stopped. I just knew I have to be an entrepreneur, and I knew that I want to do something. I got married, I had two kids. Today I'm like 30 plus, right? But it's never too late to start something. So don't be like, uh, think that the time is gone or now you can't do anything. Like, after two kids, I have started this brand, and like, it's taken a lot of patience, and just, that don't let your fire die. The right time is definitely going to come. So don't be disheartened, I would say.
It's never too late to start, ma'am.
Absolutely, it's never too late.
That's a very great, wonderful insight of yours, ma'am. So, my next question to you is, how can your brand assist to save the skin and keep the radiance intact while residing in one of the most polluted cities in the world?
So, pollution is in every city. There might be less, there might be more. Pollution is one of the factors that affect our skin. There are lots of other factors that affect our skin, which is, food habits, stress, exercising, sun, how much you're going out, dust, etc., etc. And now we have to, as a human, we have to tackle all these problems, right? When it comes to our skin, we all have different skin. Somebody has a normal skin, combination skin, dry skin, oily skin, acne prone skin, and the best part is to use the skin care that suits you. So, as I said earlier, our brand takes care of the sensitivity of your skin. We don't use harsh chemicals or actives that's going to strip your skin away from its natural moisture. We have used ingredients that only is going to only benefit you by inducing that kind of hydration, soothing, calming, and refreshing your skin. Also, when it comes to uh, an oily skin, we have used ingredients like sea mud, which kind of naturally absorbs the excess oil and sebum production from your skin, keeping it clean and natural. So the whole point is to not take away from your skin, but give it back to your skin. And that's why we use skincare. So I would say a cleansing, toning, and moisturizing routine is a must, whether it's morning or whether it's night, because there's a lot of pollution build up. There's a lot of, gunk build up on our skin. We go out in the sun. The sun rays, gives us pigmentation, and uneven skin tone. So just keep your routine very basic and use only the products that you really need. Don't go out using products that your skin doesn't need and over just filling your skin with multiple actives and chemicals.
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask, like in the polluted cities, what are your great advice to the people? And is something different from what you said, like.
Um, I think pollution is something very external. So again, I think I would go back to the same thing that, cleansing, toning, moisturizing, using a sunscreen is a must. I think sunscreen is something that nobody should avoid from their skincare. And as we know that dermatologists already had clinical studies on applying sunscreen for more than again and again after like 3 to 4 hours, so that your skin remains safe and anti-pollution. And yeah, I would say sunscreen is something that's a must have, like in every, like, and it comes to, even when it comes to small children, 5 years and onwards, I think sunscreen is very important. I have already inculcated that habit in my daughters, that they have to wear sunscreen when they go out in the sun. And once they come back home, they, from school, they cleanse their face, they use a moisturizer, and they use the sunscreen again. So I think sunscreen is so important because it protects us from all the pollution and the sun and the UV damage and everything. So yeah, um, I would say please, like, cleansing is one of the most important part, and second is definitely applying sunscreen every day.
Wow, ma'am, what a wonderful insight. Like, I'm really amazed the way you explained everything, and surely gonna help the young generation to, take care of their skin and doing the skin prep in a very better way and in a very advanced way from what they are using till now. I hope their mindset will going to change. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is to change their perspective on using safe and right products rather than just using anything that's available in the market.
Yeah. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that tell us about your entrepreneurial journey and something that you would wish that you have not ever have done during that time, and something that you would have done earlier in your life, like.
Yeah, so as I said, my entrepreneurial journey has been very rocky, right? From graduating to like working in a radio to having my own jewelry brand, to like, trying and making 5 business plans and not working out. Definitely, if I could, do a lot of things earlier on in life, I would do it. But the best thing I could have done was to get a lot of knowledge on a lot of different industries, do a lot of case studies, learn, read books, and get more knowledge on a lot of things like marketing and stuff. I mean, even though the businesses didn't work out, I could have like, studied and gained that knowledge, which could help me now. And now, after getting into the business, I feel that, uh, if I would have done that bit of my part there, I would have been much better sorted. But I would just feel that every the time keeps on changing, everything keeps on changing. Social media was not so big, Instagram was not so big when um, I had started my businesses, and I had, the chance to work into various different kind of industries. I also had worked with events. So I just feel that times keep on changing, and your journey keeps on changing with that time, and you keep on changing. So it's never too late. I mean, just, I think it just kept me going. So yeah.
In life, we
Also, I would, yeah, sorry, I would also like to just add one more line to this, is that never think that you're not capable of something just because it didn't work at that time. You can always do it later. You can always do everything in life when you want to do. It's just the willingness to do it. So don't, self doubt, don't create those illusions in your mind that you're not capable. We all are. Nobody is born, a genius or a successful or an entrepreneur. We all have to work hard towards it.
yes, ma'am. Also, God, even the God has failure plan. I mean, like, just trust his timings and everything, and he has a very definite
Absolutely.
plan for you in the future. Like, I today myself has felt this thing, and today I'm working with IC Tales on a very great big platform, and yeah, I loved it the way you explained everything. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful insight. So, my last question to you is that how was your journey till now, and what was the most difficult phase in your life, and how did you overcome that?
The journey has been amazing, I would say. I have learned a lot. I have experienced a lot. We've initially, as I said, it's taken us 2 years because we wanted to get the best of the products and the best of the quality of ingredients out. I would like to, shed light on a few USPs of our, cosmetics like and skincare. Evala Beauty has lip gloss and lip balms for now, and our lip glosses are, custom formulated with biodegradable glitter. We've used like natural butters and plant waxes in our balms. When it comes to skincare, we have ingredients like cactus extract, sea mineral water, which is amazing because it has like great minerals and nutrients in it. When it comes to your skin, it can induce a lot of vitamins like magnesium, zinc, potassium, which is what you also probably would take as a tablet, but this is like inducing from the outside, right? We have like sugarcane extract, and we have we have seaweed, we have algae. So we have some very new and different ingredients which we were thinking of, kind of, formulating the products with. So the difficult part was to obviously obtain these ingredients, because we had to order it from the best of the vendors around the world. The fragrance that we had ordered from France, which is a certified application based fragrance, which is not just essential oil, took us at least 3 to 4 months to get. So by the time we were ready to launch, and we were like, oh my God, the fragrance hasn't come. So the formulations put on stop. Okay, like this ingredient hasn't come because of, Russia and Syrian war. And like, there were a lot of issues when it came to the delay of the project, because we, wanted to have the best of the ingredients. So we had to wait for a long time for these ingredients to arrive and then formulate our products. So yeah, as I said, the journey has been very exciting. It has been fun. A lot of research and development has gone into these products. We did have a lot of timeline issues because of, these products coming from, sorry, the ingredients coming from different parts of the world. So yeah, it's been fun. There was a lot of crying. There was a lot of anxiety in launching this brand, because it's something very new. To create that kind of awareness, into the minds of the mothers and the teenagers to use this product, to tell them we are here for you. It was just a step to make that big change into the market. So, yeah, it was fun and scary at the same time.
Wow, ma'am, what a wonderful session and a lovely insight with you. And I definitely give all the very best to you for your future to grow really hard in your life to touch very great heights in your business
Thank you so much. Means a
and
lot.
ma'am, thank you for joining with IC Tales and yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
And ma'am, it was really very amazing and beautiful conversation with you. It has broadened my horizons also in terms of skin prep and everything, because on daily basis even I do skin preps and everything because I'm very much concerned about my skin. And yeah, ma'am, it was a
Yeah, never sleep with your makeup, please.
no,
I
I
think we
don't.
really, uh, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I was saying, never sleep with your makeup on. I know we all have busy lives, and by the time we get home, we are very tired, and we just want to like wash our face with cleanser and go to sleep. But please do that step of removing your makeup with a micellar water or a cleansing balm, and then using your cleanser to completely take off all the gunk and the residues of the makeup left, and just have a clean skin, and then do your night preps.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on board today. It
Thank you. Thank you so
was
much.
a great pleasure having you.